What is up, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy, Demise Turbo, coming at you live with the Lucky Draws show, where I take a look at a deck that I enjoy playing and have myself good times. Today, we're taking a look at Demise Turbo. It's a pretty simple, basic deck. It's all about this boy here. Summon him out, nuke the field, do big damage. We got a deck all around turboing him and his special lady. Oh, wrong lady. There's the right one. This is a different couple. And we got this deck that's about summoning them out, doing the big damage. And we're going to have ourselves a good time with today's deck and get ourselves some of them lucky draws. So let's get going. Alrighty, our first opponent. We kind of like to go first with this hand, mostly because of Zaborg. But of course, when I say the name of Zaborg, I am going to get to this sort of hand. I'm just going to set and pass. I don't want to waste my Devil Ritual. I'm going to need it. So basically what I'm going to have to do is just let him go and do his thing and hope that I can at least use Call by the Grave on something. We're up against Dark Magicians, though, so if he summons out What's-His-Face, then we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Because What's-His-Face is an annoying card. And let me tell you what, Dragoon, honestly, I think is a bit overkill for Dark Magicians of all things to get. I know they're a fan favorite. I know it's Yami's deck and all that good stuff, but guess what? Did they really need a monster with all that protection and the burn and the negation all in one? I don't think they did. I don't think they deserve it. You know? Maybe that's just my opinion and all that, but really they did not deserve it. Alright. Well, guess what? No. No Dark Magician for you. I'm going to be like, no. You're not allowed. What that does to Magician Souls, I have no idea. I guess we're about to find out. I guess it just means he summons the darn thing. Good for him, but no Dark Magician. Granted, playing against Dark Magicians, meaning this is probably only his first of the other one in his hand. But such is the way we must sometimes go about it. Especially when the spellbook O Knowledge is involved. Yeah, so definitely a second Dark Magician is somewhere about. I think we're about to see that about right now. Alright. Navigation's actually not so good. That negates spells. Meaning he can, banish it and negate my ritual spells. Which is not so nice for me, let me tell you what. Really need to draw something nice. If I could draw End of the World would be really nice, or some kind of spell to bait this out. Alright. Manju? Manju. We'll see how it goes. Let's start off. We're going to reveal Ruin so we don't let him know we have Demise. Gonna go ahead and get... Where's the one who searches spells? Let's get Candle. I've got an idea. Is it a good idea? We'll find out. So basically, Candle, when summoned via a Devil Ritual or Incantation, I still call them Devil Rituals, honestly. Arg. I despise you. You and your Eunice. Alright, fine, be that way. I'm going to get other things. Can I get End of the World? Not like it. The problem with Cycle of the World, which is the new thing. Oh wait, I can use this now. Let's see. Food, eat. Field whose total equal or exceed. Yeah, that'll work. That will work indeed. Let us go for Cycle of the World. We shall see if we will be nuking boards or not. We shall be summoning Demise. Because he foolishly thought I didn't have this. So now I paid 2,000. Say goodbye to your bored little Dark Magician player. Hope you liked it, because now it's gone. I blew it up. Granted, he'll probably, Eternal Soul. No, he didn't. And he lost 12 hundo. Dang, sucker, you got hit hard. So now basically, he's taking lots of damage. There you go. Is he dead? Sadly, not. All he needs is Red Eyes Fusion, and then he's going to summon the Dragoon. And then I'm going to be in... Well, actually, if he had Dragoon, he would have probably, you know, activated that or something. Alright, he got lucky with that dark magic circle. That's a good top deck. If that was his top deck. Alright, got Eternal Soul. Still don't see a dank magician though. Plus I can just nuke his board again. That's the thing I can just keep doing over and over and over again. And you know what? I am going to do it over and over and over again. As long as I dang well feel like it, because I'm all about nuking and nuking. And yes, I'll say nuke twice in the same sentence, because nuke. That's all Demise is for, is just nuke the board and just say, screw you, dark magicians. This is what you get for getting... hey, Zaborg, how's it going? I don't need you anymore, Zaborg, I'm sorry. You're unnecessary. I could have used you earlier, but not anymore. So I'm just going to nuke his board yet again. And be like, taking damage. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Cycle of the World. I put it back in my deck. I get this ritual spell of mine. Could activate it. Kind of want to, but at the same time I don't need to. Why couldn't you have been one of my other ritual monsters? As I said, that's the one problem really with the Demise couple, is that their ritual spells are very specific. This one requires hand or field, but it has to be exact levels. And Cycle of the World... Oh. Yeah, Cycle of the World has to be equal or exceeding. You know? So, I mean, Cycle's still good, but it's only monsters on the board is another problem. So, unfortunately for my opponent, he is dead. Oh, wait, no, he's not. He's got another draw. Did he draw the one card that'll save him? Potentially. He's probably going to get... Well, I'm going to just keep nuking his board. That's the thing. Granted... he could get the fusion spell. He could get a lot of things. He gets any dark magician card, pretty much. Any spell trap that lists the dank magician, dankest of all wizards. Granted, now I've got my field established. Not as important to get spells and things. I'm thinking in the terms of magician navigation. So the question is, what can he add? Yep, the fusion. All right. But can he make... No, he's got Dark Magician and the Fusion and these two. He can't make Dragon, that I'm aware of. That needs dragons. So, what are you going to make is the question. That's what I'm curious about. I am very curious. He summoned the dankest magicians. Oh, wait. He can just attack me now. And then he's going to tribute the girl, and then I'm going to be losing my monster. That's not so good. But I can't be destroyed in battle. Bet you didn't expect that, did you? I cannot be bested in battle. I didn't even have to mention it because it never comes up except for right there. Yeah. Pretty much just going to be like... Sayonara, sucker. I'm gonna nuke your board one last time. And then summon a dark magician. Whatever. Go ahead and summon another magician. I don't care. If you think your girlfriend will stop me, you are mistaken. If you think your girlfriend's boyfriend will stop me, you are also mistaken because I have the End of the World spell. And in fact, I have two of them. Can he do both of his navigations this turn? I think he can, but I'm still going to try and do it. You know what? I am going to just keep doing it just to see if I can do it. Oh. Alright. Do it again. 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 Alright, he could do it again. This is not an issue. We're still I'm just baiting all these things out. That's what I'm doing. I kind of wanted to use the burn damage on Ruin to finish him off. But that's not going to happen, apparently. So I'm just going to set Twin Twisters and be like, your move, bro. I shouldn't be so cocky. He can still draw Red Eyes Fusion. I'm just expecting it any second now. How many Dark Magicians are in the grave? 1, 2... Okay, okay, no, he can't use Fusion because all the Dark Magicians are in play. He cannot do it anymore. I mean, he's got the Rod. the Rod is indeed a card he has. He's probably going to get Eternal Soul. Now he got Dank Circle. Alright. Implying you have the other one? Question mark? Potentially. We shall see. You and me. Alright. Of course, there's also the possibility of another apprentice magician. Because I've only seen one, and there's no way okay, he surrendered. Whew. Now there's an intense duel against the dankest magicians. Granted, never saw Dragoon. Doesn't matter. We nuked him to death, and we were about to nuke him. Well, we couldn't again, but you know what I mean. Let's go for Duel 2. Keep doing Demise shenanigans. Alright, our second opponent. Let's see if we can get things a-go. Sadly, again, no Zaborg. But like I said, he's not that important. Let's get things set up for next turn. Honestly, this deck really does work better going second. I'm just doing the other thing just in case, that I need or I get Zaborg. Because Zaborg really helps, destroy my opponent's extra deck. Then I search a bunch of stuff. It really works in that regard. So let's just, for now, we're just going to search out a bunch of stuff. Be like, oh, yeah, give me this dude. This little dude, the Fiend of Armageddon, he's a ritual support ritual dude. Basically, his whole point is you ritual summon using this, and then whenever you target the ritual monster you ritual summoned. Oh, that's just cold. But yeah, basically, your opponent can't do anything when you go to use Demise's effect. So basically, my opponent makes this big old board or whatever. I ritual summon this. Granted, this targets, which is kind of a stinky thing. It would have been nice if that was an inherent thing, but I don't know why Konami made this targeting, but whatever. It's kind of a dumb thing to do, but whatever. Up against Zamos, which is potentially not good. Really depends. Summon a zombie from the Hando. He's got Mazook. Alright, interesting. Not seeing Baladrok. Why are you targeting me? Don't target my cards. Don't even look at my cards. Okay, you're not allowed to look at my cards. Don't even touch them. Don't even look at them. Don't even look in their general direction. Okay, got it? Good. Granted, he might just be going for what's his name? Omega. He's probably going to go for Omega. I would imagine. Actually, now I think about it, Omega would be really bad. Because if he went for Omega, he could banish one of my cards. And if he banishes one of my cards, I'm going to be in trouble. That would be bad. Okay, good. It was not, in fact, that guy I was talking about. It was instead a stripper. Good. Better to see a stripper than an Omega. That's what I've always said. That is what my great-great-grandpappy said. I don't know what he meant, considering he never played Yu-Gi-Oh!, but he said it, and therefore, it's very important that he said it. Alright. And now comes the Baladrok. Right? So far, it's been pretty standard Zambos. No, he sent the Mazook. Isn't this only once per turn draw? I think it is. He wants Unizambi back, but he's already used their effects. He can't do it again. Maybe he doesn't know that. I think he just wanted to... I mean, who doesn't just want to leave Unizombie on the board? He looks so cool. It's just the two dudes, two brothers. They're just having a good old time, singing some karaoke. And you cannot fault them for that. That is the truth. Okay, you cannot deny this truth. Ever. If you do, you're inherently wrong. Alright. So now that the... Oh, hey, Ruin. She can attack twice and stuff. Which is cool and all. Yeah, I really think I should. I really think I could just ritual summon now, but I'm not going to do that. Target a ritual summon, ritual monster. Let's get Talismander. He's my go-to. There's a reason I run these two at 3 and the others at 2. It's because these two are the best ones. That is actually the reason. Let's get to the dude who burns stuff. And then let's go for the end of the world. We're going to summon out our big boy using this dude and this dude. Be like, hello. And then, of course, our Demise will make it so this guy cannot be responded to. I forgot to mention, if you use only rituals for Demise, you don't pay life points for his effect, which is nice. But because of the limits on the ritual spells, you'd have to use, your other ritual monsters to do this. So it's kind of a tricky thing. I mean, 2,000 life points to do 3,000 plus life points. I'm going to predict Balladrock. Okay, it's just Lumina. You can't even use Lumina's effect. What am I scared of? Nothing. He doesn't have any light swords in the grave to use his effect with. Raiden, however, might be an issue. Because that implies either he's running Michael, which would be very bad, or he's just using these as link fodder or something. I would predict either one in a potential build of Chaos. Okay, no, it's Minerva. Never mind. It's just Minerva. How bad could it possibly get? Okay. Tricky Clowns and Raidens. This could get bad. It really depends on what he's doing. Because he's got the clown. That evil, evil clown with its evil, evil face. Really depends, man. What are you up to? Saryuja? Are you gonna Saryuja me? That could be bad. Really depends on what you draw. I thought this was straight up zombie. I saw no indication of this being freaking light swords until he just suddenly. It's like he swapped decks on me or something. Canabaros. That I don't like. Now he's nuked my monster. Someone who actually uses Cerberus right. Most people I see use it wrong. Because they think it blows up extra deck monsters, but it don't. Alright, there's Zambo world. So now everyone's a Zambo. Well, the good thing is if I draw End of the World, or one of my incantations that recovers the world, I could get out Demise, and then nuke the board with him. That could be useful. Still waiting to see what these. Okay, he's just going to attack with them. Okay. I'm glad to see he has not used Balladrock, because Balladrock would actually be very bad. Balladrock is what you would call in this day and age, all zombies do, sort of kind of thing. So I'm actually glad to see him not being used, because I've played zombies in the past, like the recent past, and a lot of times it came down to summon Balladrock. Alright, when this guy's destroyed, target light swords, gain life points back. Alright. And then Sniffy the Wonder Pooch comes back. Alright. Well, that's a top deck if I ever saw one. All jokes aside, it seems that the top decking did not favor us. It was a good duel, though. It was a good, nice back and forth. But unfortunately, we've lost this one. But an interesting duel against Mr. Ress, who decided to go a different route when playing some Zambos. And before I lose, I am going to banish your things. Get rid of the stripper. The stripper is not allowed in this game anymore. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next duel. We're going to come back and do some more nuking and tuking. Alright, TR, the third opponent. Gonna see if we can go first this time and actually draws a Borg. So far, drama. Okay, there he is. Alright. Let's start off by baiting out some things. We'll start with the pre-prep, which sadly only adds these two, but whatever, man. And let's go ahead and use Pen Silver. I'm gonna reveal this dude. Get Talismandra. Because you only need one of these to be light in order to use the Borg's effect. It's kind of dumb, but whatever. Zaborg is who he is, and that's what he do. I'm gonna get this dude, just because. And then, this is probably where our opponent rage quits us, because nobody likes this effect. I myself have commented on this being a BS sort of effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, And then I look at my opponent's deck, and I'd be like, those are some nice cards. I hope you didn't like them. 6, 7, and... I'll just get rid of all of his good cards. I could have gotten rid of, like, anything I wanted. The main point of this is just, like... wait, no. I want to put him in this order. That way he doesn't negate my Herald searches. I basically search out ritual stuff. And then I get the toads back, but that's not really important. You could literally replace the toads with whatever. I just put them in here just because. Be like, get me one of these. And get me one of these. And get, actually, now that I think about it, give me another one of these. I'm just gonna be like, get me all the things, pleb. And then I could get one of them back, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna be like, the end of the world. Be like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna summon Ruin first, because she has the protection. And my opponent has a rage quit, so I'm a little worried about that. I could summon you too, but I will wait. I will wait and see what happens. I've gotten rid of everything my opponent had that was dangerous or big. So, should be good in that regard. I mean, oh, he's playing Spirals, so I think. Apparently, this is indeed Spirals. Cannot target other Spyral cards with card effects. Add a Spyral monster. Alright. I'm gonna save this mostly because I only have so much things I can discard right now. Granted, there's not much I would want to destroy other than Resort. So, yeah, no. We'll just see how it goes. We're up against Spirals that isn't running the most important card, or at least hasn't drawn it. So we'll see. I think I probably should have hit the Helix. I was so preoccupied with hitting big things that I didn't hit it. It's a good pick. I do run many Monster Kados. Alright. And then he gets to pop my set card. Well, since I know what I'm drawing, I might as well get rid of this. Just be like, no field spell for you. No field spell for you, my friend. I'm sorry. I know you liked your field spell very much, but you can't have it. So the question is, what does Spiral's Agent Superman do again? I don't remember. Take a Spyral, add or summon to zone. Ah, he knows what I've got. So basically, he's gonna just do whatever he wants. He's probably gonna summon Quick Fix or the Master. I don't remember what it's called. It's been a while since I played some Spirals. Must play them again soon. Okay, Master Plan. Get Spyral Mission card. This card's sent from field to grave. Add Spyral Resort and Spyral Monster. Let's see. Okay, interesting. Interesting stuff. Let me tell you what. Okay. Now what? That's the thing. I've destroyed his extra deck, so there's not much he can do. Does he have a Chubacoob other than Chubacoob? No, he does not. That's the thing about Chubacoob. It only works on other dangers. If it worked on itself, it would be way more powerful. But sadly not. This is the thing about Zaborg. Is that once Zaborg goes off and nukes your opponent's extra deck, they gotta really try hard. If you get rid of all their, you can either get rid of their play starters or their final boss monsters. Either one works. Really works well against any sort of deck that like relies on the extra deck to do things. Add a continuous or a field spell. Alright. Interesting. He's still going. I cannot fault him for keeping going. If a Spyral destroys a monster, if you destroy a card with a Spyral, draw a card. Banish this card, summon Spyral from hand. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I am intrigued, but you're not playing Convulsion of Nature. You are summoning Sleepy. Luckily, I can't be destroyed by card effects, therefore Sleepy is not a problem. Also, I'm bigger than you are, so that's a thing. I'm sorry, my friend. Sleepy is normally your go-to, but he won't work on me. Also, this protects all my rituals, therefore you are, how the ancient Romans called it, screwed. Okay, I'm about to nuke you and puke you. That was not a good way to call it. Regardless, alright, our turn. What is it? Oh yeah, it's just Omega. I could do that, but that'll mess me up. Let's go for the end of the world. Be like, the time has come, my friend. I shall be summoning this, using these two, be like, hello, I am Demise. And then Demise's boyfriend will be making him uncontestable. Yep. Rituals cannot be destroyed. And since I use all rituals, I can attack twice. That's right. Go ahead, pop yourself. See if that will help you, because it won't. That's right. I cannot be contested, my friend. Oh, you draw a card. Very nice. Say goodbye to your field. Well, say goodbye to part of your field, anyway. Alright. He keeps doing things. He summoned his boyfriend back. Oh yeah, I can just keep doing that. Meh. I don't need life points. You don't need them either. Let's attack with Ruin and do some big old damage. Be like, hello, you're taking some damage. Be like, hello, you're taking a little more damage. Is that going to be an OTK? It's an OTK, folks. There you go, Demise OTK. Good try, Spirals. Honestly, if I didn't Zabork, he probably would have killed me. But regardless, let's go for the end screen. I think we've seen enough today. Alright, everybody, Demise Turbo. We got 2 out of 3 wins, which is good. I know I usually do more than that, but like I said, I'm feeling a little under the weather today. So, 3 duels will be good enough. I hope you enjoyed this deck. Smash like if you think Zaborg needs to be hit in the next ban list, because I still think he does. And I'll see you guys again next time with more awesome replays. Until then, stay sexy. Your boy Memphis, signing out.